Okay, so first video that really took off on your channel.
The first video that took off was something that I am not happy with at all, which is like...
I think we can all say that about our big videos.
Yeah, and it's like, because a lot of the videos that do well are parodies or covers of hot songs.
Sure.
And so I did a cover of Nicki Minaj's Ass, 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 or I forget, there was a dude on that song too.
Yep.
I forget. And I did a ukulele cover of it. So it was silly. So silly. And my boyfriend at the time, who encouraged me to like do YouTube, he was like, you just gotta do it. Like, just do it. I was like, I want to produce and like make it come out. No, just do it. So I just stood in front of a wall, sang the song that I had recorded previously, and he just shot it. And it was probably, I think it was just one take, really. And I had like a little corner of me playing the ukulele version of it while I was lip singing it here. Just so dumb and just meaningless thrown together, but because it got searched and because it was dumb, you know, and like people like, I get the most hateful comments on that one too, like you have no ass, like quit singing about your ass. And
how many views?
I think it's 1,500,000.
Yeah.
Around that.
It's amazing, right?
1.5 million, somewhere around there. I feel like.
Yeah.
Maybe even more at this point. I don't know.
Probably.
I feel like I try to put my popular videos on my channel and I hide that one. Like all the popular videos, I hide that one.
Aw, I'm sure it's cute, actually.
I don't know.
Okay, so would you say that you use web-based content as your form of expression or more of like a business tactic? Or I mean both. I mean, but where do you say you draw that line?
For me, it started out as a form of expression because as an actress, I was waiting around for the phone to ring, for auditions, to hear from things, and doing acting classes and all that stuff, but you never saw anything, and you never saw product, and you would do student films, and you'd be like, ugh, you know, like, it's nice to work in them and have something for your reel, but it wasn't really good stuff, like, because those are people that are learning too. And so I just eventually got to the point where I was like, I should just create my own stuff. And it was a way for me to be able to do that and to have people see it. Because before YouTube, I wouldn't have known how to do that at all, to get an audience to see my stuff. Yeah. So it was really nice to have that tool. I was really fortunate to do that. I wish I did it earlier on. I wish I got in the YouTube game way early.
Don't we all?
Yeah.
It's a rough time these days.
It really is. It really is.
Tough.
Yeah.
Oh man, that's funny. I was just talking about that with Olga.
Yeah.
So what would you say, like, given that it's so freaking difficult, and we were just talking about how stressed we were, and that's just the truth of it, is that it is very hard, and every single week putting something out is difficult. What drives you to keep going? Is it like fear? The sheer just like ambition, the fact that it's, you know, deep down that it could lead to something bigger, that just, I don't know, commitment to your audience, like what is it that actually makes you put up a video every single week? Yeah,
for me it started out as expression, as a way to do something fun, to show people, you know. And it developed into a business, and I learned a lot about it and things I need to do and tagging and all this business stuff. And then, so now that I feel like I've not mastered, but I'm familiar with both sides of it, what drives me to make a video, I would say it has to be a combination of everything. There are moments where I'm so inspired and like driven to make like some cool piece of content that I was just like really got in my brain, that's what drives me, and it doesn't matter if it does well or whatever. And then there are times where it's like, oh, I haven't posted in a week, gotta do it, oh, what's popular right now, you know, and it's the business side that takes over too. So it's definitely both, a combination of everything that drives me.
Are there any challenges that you think women in the space face that men don't?
Objectification on their videos, and I think it's an advantage as well, but it's mostly a disadvantage because, you know, people are just criticizing you for the way you look, and in all your videos, and they're more likely to be mean to you, I think, as a woman for some reason, and judge you, because that's what our society tells you. You're supposed to judge women on their beauty and their bodies and all that stuff. So, but yeah, if you are aware of that, and it definitely makes you more thick-skinned, and I'm definitely thankful for that aspect of it. And you don't want to put yourself in that situation, but because I am in that situation, I am more aware of it and more able to overcome stuff like that. So I'm definitely thankful for that aspect of it. But yeah, on the other side, it is an advantage too, because we can use our sexuality to play up a video. Yeah.
Hey, touch your boobies, my biggest video.
Yeah, flat lady, one of my popular ones.
Flat lady.
Yeah, so.
What is your greatest challenge every single week, or just overall? What would be like the one thing that you wish was easier?
For me, the biggest challenge is editing. Because it's the most tedious out of the whole process. I love the creating part, coming up with the ideas. I love the writing of it. I love the music. Anytime I do anything musically, I love that part, and the acting. So it's more the editing that I just feel like sitting down and just like going through the footage and gutting and.
So you don't have an editor.
I don't have an editor. I do it all myself. Yeah, I mean there have been certain videos with my sketch group that we've had people edit for. But mostly everything I edit myself, and it's very tedious because I feel like there's
the
more.
Worst.
Yeah, you want to be spending your energy on the creative, like part. Even editing is creative. I will say that you can create a whole story that you weren't intended to create when you first shot it, and that takes skill for sure. But I appreciate the creative part where I get to just be free and meet people and. And rather than be sitting at a computer being creative, and so.
Absolutely.
And even the business side of making videos where you are promoting it and blasting people and bothering everybody, come watch my videos. Like that's kind of a tedious and annoying part as well, but you kind of have to do it to get people to see it and to build your brand. But I hate bothering people. That's
I've got it the same way.
Yeah.
Oh, it's the worst.
Yeah.
It really is the worst.